Now, should rich people pay higher energy bills to help those who are struggling?
How do you think Daily Express hack Carole Malone will answer this question?
The boss of OVO Energy has said the government should consider a so-called social tariff to help those who are worse off. It would see the poorest customers pay lower bills. It could be funded potentially by higher bills for everyone else.
Of course there should be a social tariff for poorer people, vulnerable people, the disabled.
So
of course there should be. It's a no-brainer.
No, can I just come in there and say, you know, that 100% agree that the winter fuel allowance, this government are shocking for cutting that. Pensioners should be given that allowance.
It's a small part of it.
Mainly because they have paid into the system all of their lives. It's not charity they're getting, it's what they've put in.
Classic Carole, she has to straddle the divide between justifying government handouts and making sure the wealthy don't have to put more in the pot. Somehow it's okay for the government to pay out when it's for people who most likely vote Tory and read the Daily Mail, but when it's any other section of the society, those people are seen as scroungers.
And that's absolutely right. But it doesn't mean that someone else in society has to pay for that. That's the government's job to pay for that. And it's shocking that this government
I agree it should be the government.
It's,
but there should be a social tariff.
Why should there be a social tariff?
At the moment.
Because what you're doing is you're saying to someone...
You would both pay more for your energy because you're relatively wealthy.
Well, we are
well,
not really, but we are compared to someone who's earning 20 grand a year.
Than the vulnerable and the disabled.
Why should you punish people who are working hard to look after their families? Why should hard-working families who are up to that... Let me finish. You said the same thing. Who are up to their eyes in energy debt have to pay for people who might not work at all. Why should that be the case?
Oh, I see. OK.
Sorry.
But we weren't going hard-working families. We're going people on... Maybe the income is 100 grand a year. Right, let's say.
And that's two people working for 50, and in London, you know that's not very much.
OK.
So to punish those people for...
Let Phil come in.
It's quite a lot, Carole, if you're not earning 50 or 100,000 a year. Now, look, at the moment, there's plenty of affluent people, and I know them, who've got solar panels on their roofs, who are actually paying much less for their energy than poor people who can't afford them.
Click here for Carole Malone admitting she's a horrible person.